Hello, this is Chris the Game Dev, and today I'm going to play the Indigo Parallel, a game I made and released in 2022, November of 2022. And if you're watching this right now, the game's on sale for 2 weeks. It's 30% off, the deepest sale yet. So if you found this interesting, go check it out. It helps me immensely, and it's a really weird game. I'm just going to talk about, some dev commentary about the latest updates. I released a massive update in May, and one of the things is you can walk up to this soda pop machine and have a cold one, and you can do it again and keep doing it over and over again. If you keep doing that, I think around 100 times something interesting happens, but I'll leave that to the patient people who will do that. So I'm going to probably just mention that when I first made the game, this branch didn't exist. This one right here. This branch came from, I decided to make a demo post-release. I don't know if people do that. I think demos are always done before the game's out or during the game's out. About a year after I released the game, I thought it would be interesting to release a demo. So I made one, and I was like, but I'm gonna add, it's going to be new content, and that new content is also going to be in the main game, and this is how these branches came to be. So yeah, basically what happened is that I was in Japan at the time actually, and working really hard on the demo, and thus this new release. So new things that I've added to this level are a little entity eyeball thing that wanders around. I found that some not playtesters, I guess they are playtesters, but some people on Twitch and YouTubers and stuff like that, we're getting lost in this area. So I decided to put this trail of just like light up cubes, nothing crazy. And it helps guide you to the portals that are the probes that send the light up into the air. I thought it was an appropriate change. It really doesn't make much of a difference to the gameplay, to be honest, but I think it was, I don't know. I like it. I don't mind it. So yeah, and what else? Yeah, so I almost like lost my footing there. I'm standing up during all these videos. I don't know if you guys know, because I heard how good standing and working at your desk is good for you. Also, my lower back was like hurting when I was sitting, and now I'm standing. My lower back stopped hurting, but now my shoulder hurts. So it's fun to be 30. I can't wait for 40. Oh gosh, I'm not even like 30 anymore. I'm like about to turn 32. I'm old. All right, so other pathway that I made here is over around this corner here. I opened up a new portal. That's new in the latest update, and it takes you here. Now initially this area was always in the base game, like day one, except for I only had one pathway here, but now there's two pathways, and the pathways change depending if you burn this wall or this wall first. It's whatever you do first. So if I go here, I'm gonna go to the cave temple area. If I go here, you're gonna go, like, if I burn that side first, I'm gonna go to that maze area where you have like the tentacle leg things. And yeah, that is, and there's also a Steam achievement if you light all these on fire. I believe I already got it. I have to like test the achievements constantly, so I'm like clearing the achievements. I didn't even know that was possible before I became a developer. So you can like delete your Steam achievements from Steam, and then hey, there we go.
Manufacture a crisis, stoke fear, and divert attention.
So basically, the achievement here I didn't get because I've already got it. So that's fun. All right, now let's go to the cave temple area. Oh yeah, this is somewhat new, not in the last patch, but the patch before that. If you ever select a floating thing, you're gonna get fog appearing. So that's new to the game as well. Yeah, and something else too. I had it in the game for a while now. I'm going to turn on the insanity level. Oh yeah, I changed the insanity mode. I thought it was a bit too chaotic, so instead I made it a little more chaotic. No, I'm kidding. It just I wanted insanity mode to be animated, so now yeah, it's animated. So if I go here and select the mist ball thing again, the it's hard to tell, but the fog went away. So now insanity mode is animated. Also, another thing too, I want to show you this pretty interesting, is if you press a series of buttons, it's CBG, it unlocks no clip camera mode. Let me just turn down insanity mode again. I just don't want the voices at this moment in time. So yeah, if you press C, B, and G and hold that for 3 seconds, it unlocks no clip camera mode. And I was using this quite a lot just for like cinematics. And also so funny story, I was in contact with Slippy Slides or Boundary Break. I sent them both the game, like the key to the game, or I sent them a key to the game, and one of them got back. I want to say it was Slippy Slides. I think it was Slippy Slides, not Boundary Break, because Boundary Break is the bigger one, bigger channel. So yeah, Slippy Slides got back to me, and he said, "Oh my god, it's super interesting." So I built these tools specifically for Slippy Slides, because I was gonna be like, "Hey man, it's easy. You don't have to like hack anything." And I told him exactly how to do it, and it was in the game for a while, like a year, at least. Because I thought, oh, it would be interesting if you want to try the game out. Go ahead, and you never got around to it. It's unfortunate, but I can't expect everyone to, to play the game and to cover it. But I built those tools for him, and then I said, you know what? Let's just give it to the public. And I actually have someone in my Discord server. Oh, if you want to join the Discord server, maybe I'll put it in the description. You can follow the Discord server in the description. That was creating a mod for the game. I don't know if he abandoned the project or what's up, but he was modding the Indigo Parallel. And during the mod, he's like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the no-clip camera mode that never got used." And from that conversation, I was like, "Hey, you know what? Let's just release it." It kind of reminded me. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a thing I put in the game." So yeah, I haven't really seen anyone use it online or anything. So it's there. It's in the patch notes. So it's in the last major update patch notes. So yeah.
Status no.
So I'm gonna do it again. Hopefully someone watching explores, because I actually started hiding stuff too. If you do no clip camera mode again for Slippy Slides and Boundary Break would probably never play it, but Slippy Slides, I was in email communication with him, and yeah, I think he was like, because I'm actually a fan of his channel. I think he was going through, like, I don't know if YouTube was very sustainable or something, or he just like kind of stopped making videos or something, which is unfortunate, because I think it would have been really cool to see like an Indigo Parallel Slippy Slides video. So yeah, and some other things that happened during the game, like this level will change like over time. The more you play it, the lighting will change, things will spawn and despawn, things will like the textures can change if you do like this pathway. People who've done the Japanese Torii Gate pathway know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, and then during the demo, I decided to do a new branchway, because I always felt like this area needed another branch, or maybe 2. So there's actually technically 5, but they're not all unlocked. So there's one here, which is the alternate eye branch. There's the Daisy mushroom level here. There's a Japanese level here. There's the level 2 where you can go to the car and that and like the pyramid level, and then there's this level here, which eventually you turn into like the little robot. So there's 5 branching pathways here, but before there was only 1 or 2, or maybe 3. but I just felt like it needed more. So that's why I added this branch here, which people automatically go to. I was hoping that they would try another path, but it seems like people go to this right away, which I don't know if it's a good or bad game design element, but
Bashing
so
my
be
head
it.
with a katana makes me feel
I
something.
changed the textures in this level as well. I just felt like, I don't know, the eye imagery was speaking to me, so I decided to...
The psychologist told me I had a mental disorder. I told the psychologist
So yeah,
I am just different.
and I also decided to make it a little bit more cohesive. A YouTuber played it and said that it just seems like you just threw random stuff in a level, which is what it is. It's essentially what it is. So then I decided, hey, why don't we make it like a bit more bamboo-y and just like, so a lot of the textures are the same now.
No, Daisy, I will not
Bamboo-like.
take those pills.
Just turned on the
Those
mist.
pills are killing me.
And yeah, I updated this level. I updated the layout a little bit. I changed some objects and the textures. Yeah, I like it better now, I think. And
What I once found delicious,
a lot of the times it's like there's some things in the game that on release and even after like some updates when I added more content, I was never really happy with it. Like I was happy with a lot of things, but I wasn't happy with everything. At this moment, I'm not completely satisfied, but I'm a lot more happy with where the game is. And also I noticed something here. A little gap. Yeah, I could fix that in another patch. So yeah, I'm a lot more happy with where the game is now than day one or after the few like updates that I released. But I don't think, and this is the thing, I don't know if it's just a me thing or it's other creatives, like I don't think I'll ever be 100% happy with it. And also the fact that I've like stepped away a little bit from updating the Indigo Parallel. Like I'll still do bug fixes and just like standard maintenance. But I started making a new game. If you're watching this channel,
Daisy is a problem.
you've probably seen it.
Daisy is my only problem.
Absolute Insanity. And the games feel fundamentally different. They're weird. They're both weird, but they're fundamentally different. And I'm having a great time making the new game. So yeah, it's just, whew, you know, working on this game and the new game is what I did for a while. I released a big update and it's still working on Absolute Insanity. It's just like, it was a lot. It's a lot of work. I also have like, I have 3 monetized YouTube channels, which is like insane. I can't believe I have 3 monetized YouTube channels. It's nuts. I used to only have 2 monetized channels. Now I have 3. And sorry, it took me a while to get there. I don't make a lot of money on them, but they're fun. So I have this channel, Chris the Game Dev, where I do strictly gaming content about my games. I also do like gameplay from other games. And then I have a channel dedicated to like synthesizers and music called Decimal, which is like when I make music, I go by the name Decimal. Like this game has music produced by 4 different musicians. One of them is Decimal, which is actually just me, or like my musician name. So I have that YouTube channel, which I mostly talk about synthesizer and gear and music. And oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I'm just gonna walk the opposite direction. Oh, let's go to New Tokyo. I want to talk a little bit about New Tokyo. So yeah, and then my other channel is just my name, Chris Danilon, and on that channel I talk about The Expanse TV show, except I don't post to it that often anymore. I wish I had the time. It's just that it's my worst performing channel, both monetarily and views wise. I had some shorts do really good, but I think that kind of screwed me because shorts are like, oh, shorts are an interesting one. I love them and I hate them because I think they kind of ruined my other channel. But you know, there's probably other factors too. It's not just that. It's just so niche. I talk about a TV show I used to work on called The Expanse, and sci-fi content, sometimes AI content. It's not very focused, and I think that's a problem. I was thinking that channel might be better to do, I don't know, video essays or something. I really need to focus on that. I call it my main channel because I have the most subscribers, but so Chris Analyst channel is 5,000, Decimal is like 4,090, so I'm like so close to like matching it. So to my quote main channel, and then this is like, I don't know, like 3,000 something at the time of making this video. So yeah, those are my 3 YouTube channels. It's just like to post to all 3, and I do actually like all 3 channels have like pretty regular posts, except for my main channel, which I post only like, I don't know, a couple times a month. Decimal is like almost weekly. This channel at this moment is every day. I've been posting every day on this channel because it just got monetized, and I want to kind of like hype it up a bit. I don't know if that's going to be a forever thing, but that's funny. That's new in the update. The horse makes sounds now. And yeah, it's just crazy. Sorry I went off that tangent about my YouTube channels, but New Tokyo is one of players' favorite areas. It just resonated with people, and I'm sort of glad because I like New Tokyo, but I wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't know what people would think of it really. And I think that maybe in the future doing a game that's sort of based off of urban weird city like New Tokyo, like take this level of New Tokyo as like a shell for like a much bigger game. And I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about a couple other games. So like Absolute Insanity is probably, I'll make an announcement once I'm comfortable with my new game, where it is. I will release an official date that's going to come out. I think it's going to be like November, early November, if everything goes well. Then after that, 2025 is going to be the year I'm going to be making smaller bite-sized games and releasing them either for free or for cheap. And they're going to be very simplified because I just need more games. I can't spend, the Indigo Parallel took me 5 years. I can't spend that time on new games. I want them to be smaller, focused, have fun gameplay loops, and just like interesting and different. So that's basically what the timeline looks like for me, and maybe a little New Tokyo-esque game might be in that world. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas for games. I have a notepad full of ideas for games. And I want to make them, almost all of them one day. I want to make them all. I mean, I'm young, I have time. If I do like a few games every year, yeah, I'll get it done. So this is a new branching pathway in the Indigo Parallel, and I added it in the last update. I think that, oh, you can go and you can turn, yeah, this is another thing too I added in the last update. You can go up to these screens and turn them off. Yeah, I felt like I like the whole next spot hunting you down thing. Like this thing is, I find it super interesting, and it's actually the same face from Absolute Insanity. Reusing assets, yay! I don't know if anyone noticed. Probably they did. Like, I don't know if, oh look, I love this statue. There's a fan of the channel, or a fan of the game who scanned that, who's Japanese, and they sent me it. I love it, it's a good scan. I like it, turned out really well. I had to decimate it a little bit, but like for the most part, thank you. Newer. I probably said it improperly. Go follow them on Twitter, and they are also in my Discord server. Okay, so is there anything I want to mention? Yeah, the texture changes once you collide with a next spot, which I also like as well because I don't know, it gives like variation to the level, and this fog will like fade in and fade out over time. There's a phone here. You can just pick it up. Doesn't really do anything. I sometimes will put like red herrings in this game, which is things that are in the game that don't do anything, but you think they might do something. I find that fascinating because it adds another level to the randomization, when in reality they don't do anything, or maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. Alrighty, that's about 20 minutes of me rambling on and on and on. But yeah, I hope you guys will consider, if you haven't played this game yet. I just showed you a bit of 20 minutes of playthrough. There is a lot more in this game, and it's weird as hell. I spent a lot of time working on it, and yeah, this is like my main source of income now is this game, and it's kind of scary but kind of fun and interesting. And I got a lot more games in the work, a lot more content on this channel, a lot more content on my other channels, kind of probably decimal, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and go buy the Indigo Parallel. It's 30% off on Steam. Deepest sale yet. Yay! All right, peace out. I will see you in the next one.